Ladies and gentlemen, this is your host, Khalil Brathwaite, host of the Khalil the Hardaway Sports World YouTube channel and Facebook page. And today, I'm going to go over, Kristaps Porzingis, trade to the Mavericks. I'm also going to be talking about Lindsey Vonn retiring after her final two races at Air Sweden, that is, despite the pain in her knees. I will talk about Dwayne Wade and Dirk Nowitski being added to the All-Star game one last time, that is, in Charlotte. You'll see the All-Star reserve and the picks being named February 7th, which is next week, that is. So you don't want to miss out on that. And also Super Bowl 53, which is just 2 days away. So don't miss out on that as well, ladies and gents. But as of right now, I just want to get down to the breaking news. And many of you guys have heard this. Yesterday, Kristaps Porzingis got himself traded to the Mavs to get an offer. Dennis Smith, which means that Dennis Smith Jr., he's going to the Knicks. Wesley Matthews and DeAndre Jordan, they're going to the Knicks. Trey Burke, Courtney Lee, and Tim Hardaway, they are going to the Mavericks, for sure. Now, Mavs are going to will get a first-round pick, which actually means their first rounder to the ATL Hawks in order to get Luka Doncic, that is. Mavs are going to re-sign Porzingis as a restricted free agent to a long-term offer this summer. Now, Kristaps Porzingis, he's missed a lot of games despite the ACL injury he's had, and he has to play. I mean, he used to play with the Knicks. He was good, but since now he's been traded to the Knicks, now been traded to the Mavericks, it does seem obvious this is a good fit. I just don't see it. So really, how are you going to trade a guy that's been injured and hasn't played since like February 2nd of last year, that is, and all of a sudden hasn't came back? Kristaps Porzingis, he's missed a lot of games with this ACL tear. And obviously, now the Knicks, they're not doing so good. And basically, Kristaps Porzingis, his future wasn't certain first, but now that he's been traded to the Mavericks, well, it just seems obvious that this is the right move. So Kristaps Porzingis, he just hardly says, I just can't resist being here. I just can't resist being there no more. Despite, the losses, this losing streak. Now the Knicks, they've had a terrible losing streak, and they're not a playoff team anymore. So basically, it seems like Kristaps Porzingis probably did the right thing, and by doing so, he got traded to the Mavericks. But he's doing the likes of Dirk Nowitski and Luka Doncic, that is, and you got Trey Burke, Courtney Lee, and Tim Hardaway Jr. They're with the Mavericks as well. So really, how's that tandem gonna work out? Does Kristaps Porzingis like being with the Mavericks? Does he insist on, probably winning a title? Kristaps Porzingis, he's never won an NBA title at all. I can tell you that right now. But I will tell you, though, that we have Kristaps Porzingis, Dirk Nowitski, and Luka Doncic and Tim Hardaway Jr. Oh, my goodness. They will be something, I'll tell you that. Because, they got a bunch of stars in there, I can tell you that. But really, I think that maybe Kristaps Porzingis does like where he's at. Maybe he probably doesn't. He'll be a free agent throughout the summer, I'll tell you that. But it just seems obvious to me that I'm not sure when Kristaps Porzingis is going to make his debut to the Mavericks, but I will tell you, though, that this was a good approach. And, even though the Knicks are doing terrible and they're not winning any games, they're like 11-40. Their losing streak has been awful since. and they're not a playoff team anymore. So now you got rid of your own guys. You got rid of Tim Hardaway Jr., no Kristaps Porzingis, no Trey Burke, and no Courtney Lee. So really, they're with the Mavs, by the way. So really, now James Dolan, he's just, come on, not doing so well. Phil Jackson, he's out. So really, I mean, the fact that Kristaps Porzingis, I mean, does Kristaps Porzingis a good fit for the Mavericks? Because I just don't see why Kristaps Porzingis got traded before the deadline, and Anthony Davis isn't going to be traded before the deadline as well. So really, Kristaps Porzingis, I think he does have a brighter future with the Mavericks. Even though the Mavericks they've won, they were NBA champs before. But make no mistake about it, though, it just seems obvious. I mean, this is going to help Kristaps Porzingis win an NBA title or make it to the Western Conference Finals, then the playoffs. That's something you guys want to keep your eyes out on. And it just seems very clear that perhaps this is where Kristaps Porzingis wants to be. I mean, he could have gone to maybe the Rockets, could have been with the Lakers, to say the very least, Celtics, the Sixers, even Sixers, Celtics. But obviously, that's just something that many people are wondering over for sure. So I'm wondering if Kristaps Porzingis likes where he's at, if he likes playing with the Mavericks. Who knows about that? So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the deadline is February 7th. Please be sure you pay close attention to that. Anthony Davis is expected to be traded during the deadline. So I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully you don't know what's going to happen right there. So again, folks, Kristaps Porzingis got traded to the Mavericks. And that's all you have to know right there for him. So he hasn't played since. So when he ever gets well, he'll be back as ever. And hopefully he doesn't get injured once again. So hopefully I expect a lot more from him. Now I want to move to another topic. I want to point out the fact that Lindsey Vonn, she will be retiring after the World Championships. World Championship grand of in downhill and Super G next week in Air Sweden. She's won 82. She had 82 World Cup title wins, 20 World Cup titles, 3 Olympic medals, and 7 world title medals in skiing. So, Lindsey Vonn, despite the pain in her knees, Lindsey Vonn, you've had a tremendous career. Your legacy will live on forever. You will be among one of the many GOATs, greatest of all time, which you are, by the way. And since next week's going to be your last ride, so please get well, have a good victory, and hopefully I can expect a lot more from you, that is. Your legacy will live on forever and ever, as long as it will, so I'm looking forward to that, and I expect a lot more from you, by the way, so that's pretty good. Move on to another topic that I also want to point out on, is also the fact that Dwayne Wade and Dirk Nowitski, they have been named the All-Star. They've been added to the All-Star game, that is. The All-Star rosters for one last time. So Dwayne Wade and Dirk Nowitski, they will be added to the All-Star rosters. And, I'm just looking forward to seeing what they're going to bring to the table. So Dwayne Wade's possibly going to the Eastern Conference with the Greek Freak. You'll see Dirk Nowitski be added to Western Conference along with LeBron James. That's how it's going to turn out right there, to say the very least. I'm looking forward to that, by the way. Now, Return of the King. That's right, guys. King LeBron James is back. He returned last night, and he's missed 17 games despite the groin injury, left groin injury they had since Christmas. And he's missed 17 games with that. King LeBron James, he came back as ever. 29 points, 15 rebounds, 9 assists in that game. But my goodness, King LeBron James is back. And I'll tell you this, King LeBron James and Lakers, they'll get up to the ranks, and I'm just hoping he doesn't get injured once again, and at least tries to make sure that he's well and he's doing what he's got to do, and just making sure that he's, lives his expectations, trying to make it to the Western Conference playoffs and the finals if necessary. I'm looking forward to that. And this is going to help the Lakers' chances of making it to the Western Conference playoffs and trying to possibly win a title there. So I expect LeBron James to stay healthy and at least recuperate for once, and hopefully be able to just make sure he doesn't get injured once again, miss that many games like he did with that left groin injury. So LeBron James, he is back as ever, and they got to win more games. What they got to do, and in order for them to do that, they have to have a winning streak on their hands, and that will potentially help them make it to the Western Conference Finals. They have to get up the ranks. I mean, they're 8th place now. They need to get to 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th. That's what they got to do right there by winning more games. If the Lakers really want to win with LeBron James, they have to win more games. That's what they have to do. So I'm looking forward to that. So that's what I'm looking forward to. So that's all I have to know, ladies and gents, about that topic. Okay, ladies. All right, and also, don't forget, ladies and gents, that Super Bowl 53 is this coming Sunday. Mercedes-Benz Stadium, ATL Atlanta, Georgia, Rams and Patriots. I'm gonna go for the Rams for this one. I think the Rams are gonna put away the Patriots. The Rams and the underdogs. Call what you want, but Tom Brady's looking forward to winning his 6th Super Bowl, but it may not happen though, and it may be his last Super Bowl. Who knows? So I just hope that Jared Goff and Todd Gurley, they do the unthinkable, and by doing so, they put away the Rams defense with Aaron Donald. There's gonna be a difference maker right there. It's gonna be a key factor in there. So I'm looking forward to that. So that's all you have to know right there. All right, ladies and gents, that's going to do it for the Khalil the Hannibal Sports Board YouTube channel Facebook page. Please be sure to subscribe to the Khalil the Hannibal Sports Board YouTube channel Facebook page by any means necessary. Please be sure you send me your comments, tweets, your reaction, your thoughts of Kristaps Porzingis being traded to the Mavericks. Send me your comments, tweets, your reaction, your thoughts about that. Be sure to send me your comments, your tweets, your reactions of Lindsey Vonn retiring after her final 2 races in Sweden in the World Cup at Super G, that is, in skiing. Be sure to send me your comments, tweets, your reaction, your thoughts on Dwayne Wade and Dirk Nowitski going added to the All-Star roster for the very last time. And also, tell what you think of LeBron James returning for the Lakers, that is, and them winning the game. Let me know your comments, your tweets about that, and hopefully tell me if you think they're gonna at least make it to the Western Conference playoffs if necessary. Let me know about that. I'll be able to respond and address it. And also be sure this is the last day to send your picks in, folks. So please send your picks in. Rams or Patriots win the Super Bowl 53. Send your votes in right now, by all means necessary. I'll be more than happy to respond and address it to you. And hopefully I'll get you the results. So again, ladies and gents, that's all you have to know right there. I'll be back with more live updates, breaking news, training topics, developing storylines, all over the sports world, and that's all good. So take care, everybody, and enjoy Super Bowl 53 Rams and Patriots. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.